Thank you for calling the Mac Shop. Unfortunately, we're not available to answer your call at this time, but if you'd like to leave your name, number, and a brief message, we can return your call as soon as possible. Thank you again, and have a great day.
Really looking forward to you guys going to jail for making up this whole Hunter Biden story. You should have covered your tracks a little bit better because, yeah, you're probably going to go to jail. So good luck with that.
I am so disappointed by what you did. You had a great reputation, and you just threw that out the window. I will never.
Hi, I was
do
just
business
calling
with
to
you
find
again.
out how much they paid you. Does that give everyone else a discount since you
I'm not
clearly
surprised
made
nobody's
lots of
available
money?
to take this
You
call.
guys are some
on lunch
cocksucking
live?
political
You're
idiots.
lying.
You guys deserve to really get your ass fucking blown up by some idiots.
know,
You guys are stupid as fuck.
You're so ignorant as to
Fucking fake news, you dumb fuck.
does not mean you need to go to the
Hey, listen,
lying,
I'm going to
extreme,
give my computer to somebody that's going to take my data
undermine our
and
all the
democracy.
stuff
copy it
to the
onto their
media.
hard drive
I mean,
and sell it.
Yang, I'm Republican,
So, you know,
I hope
call
you
me
get
back
caught.
at 1-800-SUCK.
And
I think you got a lot of bad
you
karma coming for you, buddy, whoever decided to do
suffer
that.
the full force of the law.
Oh, man, I'd be watching your back if I was you. Bye.
Weeks ago, Twitter made the unilateral decision to censor the New York Post in a series of 2 blockbuster articles, both alleging evidence of corruption against Joe Biden. The first concerning Ukraine, the second concerning communist China. And Twitter made the decision, number one, to prevent users, any user, from sharing those stories. And number two, you went even further and blocked the New York Post from sharing on Twitter its own reporting. Why did Twitter make the decision to censor the New York Post?
We had a hack materials policy that we.
When was that policy adopted?
In 2018, I believe.
In 2018, go ahead. What was the policy?
So the policy is around limiting the spread of materials that are hacked. We didn't want Twitter to be a distributor for hack materials. We didn't want Twitter to be a distributor for hack materials. We found that the New York Post, because it showed the direct materials, screenshots of the direct materials, and it was unclear how those were attained, that it fell under this policy. Now,
so in your view, if it's unclear the source of a document, and in this instance, the New York Post documented what it said the source was, which it said it was a laptop owned by Hunter Biden that had been turned into a repair store. So they weren't hiding what they claimed to be the source. Is it your position that Twitter, when you can't tell the source, blocks press stories?
No, not at all. Our team made a fast decision. The enforcement action, however, of blocking URLs, both in tweets and in DM, in direct messages, we believe was incorrect.
Let me ask you something. You claimed it was because of a hacked materials policy. I find that facially highly dubious and clearly employed in a deeply partial way. Did Twitter block the distribution of the New York Times' story a few weeks ago that purported to be based on copies of President Trump's tax returns?
We didn't find that a violation of our terms of service and this policy in particular, because it was reporting about the material. It wasn't distributing the material.
Okay, well, that's actually not true. They posted what they purported to be original source materials, and federal law, federal statute makes it a crime, a federal felony, to distribute someone's tax returns against their knowledge. So that material was based on something that was distributed in violation of federal law, and yet Twitter gleefully allowed people to circulate that. But when the article was critical of Joe Biden, Twitter engaged in rampant censorship and silencing.